Hello Brigadiers and Brigadettes, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to my channel, now let's jump into some hockey content. So, Rod Brind'Amour got the Jack Adams and got an extension. But did he deserve it? We'll talk about both of those things in this video. And I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how well this video is going to do. So, if it does blow up and you're mad at the title, just wait and listen to what I have to say before you do anything crazy. So, before we start, please make sure to like and subscribe. But we'll be talking about both things today. And we will be starting off with Brind'Amour winning the Jack Adams. And I know I'm late on this, but I've been busy with other videos and live streams. But I did want to talk about this. So, what he's done in Raleigh has been amazing in 3 years that he's been the head coach. But did he deserve to win the Jack Adams? They did win their first division title since the infamous 2006 Canes team this year and won another playoff round. But I think that he shouldn't have won the Jack Adams, and hear me out on this. I'm not saying he's not deserving, but I don't think he should have. So, I do think he's a terrific coach, great coach. Don't get me wrong. But the award goes to the coach that gives his team the most success, or contributes the most success. And to me, it's like, he's got a really good team in place in Carolina. I'm not going to fault him for having a good team and winning with them, because obviously you still have to be a good coach in order to get these guys motivated, get the right lines, all that good stuff. But the thing is, Coach Quenneville in Florida, I think, deserved it more, and here's why. He has less talent to work with. I mean, he's got Ryan Murray that he's working with. He's got Anthony Duclair. He's got Patrick Hornquist. And I'm not saying these are bad players, but they do not match up to Aho, Svechnikov, Hamilton, you know what I mean? And they're stuck in a cap situation that is not ideal because of Sergei Bobrovsky's contract, which is so bad. But they still managed to get this quirky, weird roster to the second best record in the division and finished only 2 points shy of the Canes in the standings, if I'm not mistaken. Now, while all the coaches were finalists that were here, were great candidates, to me the expectations were way lower for Florida than in Carolina, and Coach Q got the most out of the Panthers. You know, everybody expected the Canes to make the playoffs. The Panthers, people were saying, where will they finish up? Will they make the 4? Will they miss out? Will they be one of the worst teams in the division? But they finished second, and that was a big surprise for me. But yeah, that's basically it there for that topic. Switching on over to the next one, does he deserve to get the 3-year extension that he got? The answer to this is obviously, if you are new to hockey, it would make sense if you didn't understand this. But if someone said he didn't deserve this extension, I would say that they're crazy. The franchise hasn't ever, in its Carolina run, had a more consistent run of success. And, you know, what is going on here was basically guaranteed to give him an extension, what he's been able to do. And I don't even know when they were in Hartford as the Whalers if they ever had a period that was this consistent and this good. And I'm pretty sure that in Hartford they never made it past the second round, but I could be wrong about that. Now, during his time behind the bench, the Hurricanes have gone to the playoffs all 3 years, and they've won 3 playoff rounds in that time. They've only not made it out of the first round in his second year where they lost to the Bruins. I think it was in 5 games. But they also made that conference finals appearance, and yes, I am excluding the qualifying round against the Rangers. I do that with every team. But overall, the team has looked really good with him under the helm. As the past 3 years, they've got 120, 66, and 20, and they are contenders. I think not true contenders, but a dark horse, and they have contended for the President's Trophy this year, while they also have had that playoff success in that 2019 run. And then the past 2 years, they've run into 2 really good teams, the 2020 Bruins, which were a pretty good team, I think, and the 2021 Lightning, who theoretically could win a Stanley Cup. That's what I've been saying all year. And the Hurricanes do play well under him. They're an extremely competitive team. They look like they're on the brink of knocking down that door. You know, seems to get to this point where they've got to just knock the door down that's in front of them. And I think that they could get there. It's, you know, just really been that those teams have walked them along the way. Now, a good thing for Brind'Amour is they've got about $29.5 million to work with in the offseason. While they will try to keep Dougie Hamilton and Andrei Svechnikov, I could see them maybe letting Peter Mrazek go, which I don't know how I feel about that. But with the possible prominence of Alex Nedeljkovic, then maybe they'll be okay. Because my thinking is the blue line is really good. And you do have some forwards that are really good defensively as well. So if you can re-sign Dougie, maybe you do let Mrazek leave so that way you could have more money, and then Nedeljkovic likely will be okay with that blue line, I would imagine. So then you would if you signed those two and you had less than $10 million, you did something wrong. You should have more than that. But that leaves him with a little bit more money to play around to get somebody like a big signing going into this. Now, I do know they're going to have some contracts to worry about down the road, but maybe you can get like a 2-year deal for somebody. And that's going to be the thing. They're going to have to get aggressive with that remaining bit of money. Obviously, they'll have to look at the books and see what they're going to have to do for these upcoming contracts. But yeah, that's going to be a big thing. But yeah, overall, the extension makes sense. He's been able to get results, and he's been able to get results consistently, which is the hardest thing to do when you're a coach in the NHL, is not only get those results, but get them consistently. So yeah, with Rod at the helm, I feel really good about this. However, I have one parting thing to say before we finish this out, and that is, this is a 3-year extension, and yes, things have been really good so far. However, if the Carolina Hurricanes get knocked out early or consistently, first or second round, I could see them maybe letting him go, because at that point it would be like this group that you have that's really, really good can't make it to, let alone the conference finals, but ideally the Stanley Cup finals where they could win the cup. But yeah, gear up, Canes fans. The next 3 years should be exciting, for better or worse. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think the extension made sense? Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you think he deserved to win the Jack Adams as well? Let me know down below. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe. Everybody stay safe. Have a great day. Stay away from COVID, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.